Good morning, brothers. We're here. We're a little late. We had some computer issues this morning and some weird ones that we never had before, and it wasn't. We couldn't get the dang thing to stay running.
Peter used the term blue screen.
Yeah, he blue screened it, and
I think I can infer what that meant.
Yeah, well, bad is what that meant.
Not good.
So, anyways, sorry, but we're gonna do this, and if it crashes again on us, which it's crashed 3 or 4 times this morning, we're probably just gonna be a really quick show. So we're gonna go for a while. We're gonna modify our schedule a little bit, and if we're gone, we're probably just gone. But we're glad we're here right now. So good morning. And with us today, since Skipper's gone, we got Jackson sitting in the, I don't know, Jack, I'm not sure. Jackson sitting in the skipper chair and tempting fate with that. I'm not so
I won't
sure.
do it. Ahoy,
Like 1,000 years of bad luck.
Yeah, 1,000 years of bad luck.
I won't do it. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Hump day.
yeah.
I won't make him play the thing if that's gonna.
That's right. It is hump day. I wasn't even thinking. We've had so many things happening here this morning.
Hump day. What?
I kind of forgot about that. You are the hump day guy.
Indeed.
So anyway, and SPP's here, and SPP's been busy this morning. I have to take some responsibility in this because I was going to produce the show today, and I got here this morning before Peter, and the computer wouldn't come on, and I don't know, it was weird. And then he got here and he's like, well, just push this button. And I'm like, I'm pushing all the buttons. And then I just finally got up out of the chair and let him do his thing. And I'm glad I did, because we still wouldn't be here if I hadn't done that. So
Isn't that weird? It's like everything's off, at night or whatever. And just this morning, just decides I'm not going to work today.
Yeah, well, that computer is literally a month old. And I guess I don't know if it's actually a computer issue. It seems like it's a computer issue more than anything else. But anyway, we'll get through it.
Tech.
And by we, I mean Peter will figure it out, because I have no clue. So, but David, Jeff, and Denise, you're all checked in. Thank you for sticking with us. We'll see what happens. So all right, Jack, it's your show. You're in the skipper chair. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I have a story off the bat for you guys.
Tell us a story.
I've been saving.
Wait. Before we do this,
Yeah.
I want to say that he's been prompting this for about 4 days now.
Okay.
So I got a text from him on Saturday. See if I can find this text.
This is true. I teased this to Peter for a while.
All right.
Let me see. Oh boy, do I have a story for Morning Breath on Wednesday. I said, is that right? He goes, indeed. The final chapter will be written today.
Oh, on Saturday?
That was on Sunday.
This was on Sunday the next day.
Okay.
So,
well,
it's a multi-day saga.
I've mentioned it yesterday or Tuesday and Monday.
All right.
I
Well,
was just excited to tell it.
We got some buildup now, so you better deliver. If this is a dud story, I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, I hope it's not. So on Saturday, I made some plans. I was going to Rockford, Illinois, to play basketball.
Okay.
Essentially, I had some
There are places closer.
There are. The reason for it was I had some buddies from my hometown. We were playing against a bunch of kids from Rockford who they've kind of become friends with through, whatever, adulthood. And we arranged like a 5v5 basketball game. We rented out a court at a gym. We wanted to make it a whole deal. And this was a while ago, so I had agreed to play in it. So I was like, I'm driving up for this. I was very excited because it was going to be a fun time. So I wake up on Saturday morning after a long night of football coverage.
Right.
I get in my car, I go fill it up with gas, and I drive, the 200 miles to Rockford. I pull in the parking lot of this gym. I'm hyped. Some of my friends are outside of their cars, like stretching and throwing like a tennis ball around, like waiting for everyone else to get there. I pull up. I'm all excited to see them. I pull in the parking spot and I park my car and I turn my car off. And my car is a push start. That is important.
Okay.
I turn my car off and a little message pops up on my car that says, restart now or locate key fob.
You didn't have your key fob with you.
I didn't have my key fob with me.
And
I drove about 300 miles, not 300 miles, about 200 miles without a car key from here in Washington, Iowa to Rockford, Illinois.
How'd you get it started in the first place?
So what happened was when I was filling up gas, I was wearing shorts with no pockets. I put the keys to my car, this workplace, my apartment, my parents' house on the roof of my car.
Oh, no.
So they were on my car. And so my car detected that the keys were present when I turned my car back on.
Right.
And I drove away. Now I drove away. And so it never gave me a heads up. What I have since learned is that it will not give you a heads up when the keys are no longer with your car. It will go until you park.
Doesn't it like honk at you or something?
No, I got no warning. You will go until you park the car next, which was my entire journey because I filled up for gas in town.
Right.
And drove all the way there with no car keys. So this is where on Saturday.
So hold on. So Jeff, the push start. So it's a button.
Instead of putting the key in and turning it, so you don't have to have the key in, like actually in the car stuck there. So it's just a button.
You just have the fob.
I just have the fob. And so that completely throws me off. I'm now freaking out. I may or may not have punched my taillight. I was very angry. And I called.
The last time you punched something, you broke your hand.
It's true. So I did not break my hand again. I called a locksmith. Eventually I had a guy. I spent the day in Rockford. I was supposed to go to Chicago after the game to see some other friends. That didn't happen because I could not.
Right.
My car was stuck in a gym parking lot, which I'm thankful that this happened and I made it there versus a gas station in the middle of nowhere where it would have been impossible to get any service or anything. I ended up having to pay an exorbitant amount of money to have a locksmith come out, which felt like the sketchiest thing ever, and make me a new fob. He synced it up with my car. He got it working.
I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah, it was pretty sketchy. It was still giving me the messages and kind of not starting when I left. So I was still pretty scared. Drove to my parents' house, which was about an hour north of Rockford. Thankfully, when I got the car, we had 2 key fobs. So there was one there.
Okay.
That's what I got as my replacement key fob. So I eventually got that. Cost me an arm and a leg, but I got to my parents' house. I get the replacement key fob. Sunday, I wake up, take that key fob, and I drive back to here. This is where the final chapter comes in. I'm driving into Washington, and I had a weird amount of faith that the Washington community was going to come through for me, and that somehow my keys would be found. I go back to the gas station. No, they hadn't seen it. No one had turned in any keys. I'm like, dang. I drive to the police station. They're closed. There's a number to call if you need something. I call the number.
And they say, go check at the Journal.
They don't say, go check at the Journal. They say, we believe someone might have turned in the keys after I described them.
Okay.
They have an officer come meet me at the thing. Sure enough, someone had turned in my keys, and the officer said, and I quote, I just asked. So this is how I found out too. They stayed on my car for some distance. I think they said the keys were found by the Marion Avenue Baptist Church.
Yeah.
And there you can see them now. All the key rings are all dinged up. The fob's all kind of dinged up. But I get the keys back, and the cop who gives them to me says, and I quote, because I was like, someone turned them in? What happened? Do you know? And she says, and I quote, yes, one of our meth heads found it and turned it in. Turned it into us. So
thank you, meth head.
Thank you, meth heads.
I got the keys back, and so I didn't need to get a replacement. I had to call my apartment and have them unlock it in case I couldn't get back in.
Right.
But I got all my keys back.
That's awesome.
They are on the desk out there.
So, the meth head probably wants a reward for finding that.
Yeah.
You should have given the cop, $10. Say, here, give this to him.
I guess maybe. That could have been smart.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I guess I really should have do that. Now I look bad. But yeah, that was the full circle story of the keys. So
you didn't even play basketball?
I did. I had no other choice. I was already there. And the locksmith that I called 2 places that, of course, offered the service to replace a fob, but only during the week because they need some other gizmo to do it. And that's why I felt so sketchy, because this one place that did it,
he's like, sure, I'll come do it.
I got an invoice that was just billed to my phone number. He was younger than me, which I feel bad. In those situations, I kind of want just a super seasoned, grizzled old guy to show up, and just who knows what he's doing.
Right.
He's like, and puts it together and gives it to you. But
Paulus says $10 is probably not enough to score meth with.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I was going to joke. I offered to get him some, but the cop turned that down. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I did play basketball. I had no other choice. I was already stuck there. The guy who I ended up making an appointment with wasn't coming till like 5 hours later. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just stay here.
So how'd you play?
Not great.
Yeah.
I was a little
Your
bit.
brain was otherwise.
My brain was pretty scrambled. I couldn't warm up. I came in late. But my team did win 2 games out of 3.
Well, there you go. There you go.
So yeah, it was that was a whole ordeal. It was supposed to be a pretty chill little weekend trip, and it was
not so much.
No, not at all.
And no Chicago.
No Chicago. So I will have to make another trip back there.
All right.
But yeah, there you go. Was that worth the hype, Peter?
So
It was a little worth it.
yeah, I think that's a good story.
Thank you, Meth Man.
Thank you, Meth Man. So I will say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is powered by our friends Casey at KCTC.
Why'd you pause?
Thank you, Casey.
I timed that up perfectly, and you paused.
Thank you, Casey, and all the gang at KCTC. And we 3 are powered this morning by a little caffeine from Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie, and all the Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes. So we will, Peter, if you're ready, we will go ahead and take a break and try to stay, somewhat make sure we're not here till 10 o'clock this morning. So hang with us, and we'll be right back after the break.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Welcome back, morning breathers. It is
Hump day!
Hump day.
Hump day! What?
Yes, and kind of an odd one for us because we were scrambling and trying to get going this morning, but here we are. And you just told a story, Jack, about your key fob.
Indeed.
And we think it's weird that it would let you go that far.
So I promise, I do listen to music in my car. I was listening to podcasts and stuff. Whenever I get a notification, it makes a noise. It puts the thing right in front of my face. If it's like a low tire pressure, gas,
right.
50 miles to empty. Nothing popped up. And I had the same thought as you. I was like, something had to have. I scoured forums for the entire day, and other people had the same problem. There were people who all the time were like, oh yeah, I drove to the store and then realized I didn't have the fob and had to call, whoever to come bring it to me so I could get home. From what I understand, a lot of these cars, you can they will just go until you park.
Well, obviously now you know.
Yeah.
But now I know. Now I got to remember to keep them things in my keys.
These are
in my pocket.
These are the keys, by the way. I don't know if you can't really see, but they're all thinged up.
Denise says there's a really huge ball complex in Rockford with a bar restaurant on the top floor is where you can see all 5 courts. Is that where you were?
Oh, no, that's not where I was. But I did not have choice in the locale.
You just had to show up.
I just showed up, and then I stayed stuck there
So
after I showed up. But that sounds nice. I have been actually, Rockford, Illinois is a very big youth sports hub for.
Well, everybody knows that.
Yeah. Oh. I was like, really?
Who knows that?
I mean, I did, but that's
All right. Well, but
I figured. Have you been to Rockford, Illinois?
I've driven through Rockford, Illinois.
Everyone has
Yeah.
that for sure.
We went to Milwaukee and I drove through Rockford.
That makes sense.
My mom's here. Good morning, Mom. You had a follow-up story that you wanted to share?
I do have another car story that kind of involves Peter. If
Don't drag me into
people
this.
want to hear it. So when we were in college, Peter had used my car briefly for something, to run an errand or something, and he parked it for me back in my parking spot in my apartment, and gave me the keys. Whatever is fine. I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. the next day to fly somewhere. So I go down, I start my car, everything's normal, a little bit drowsy, whatever. I'm leaving at 4 a.m. I'm driving and it's just me on the road, and I drive by a cop, and I actually made a joke because I think I was with someone, and I made a joke like, they're probably looking for people stumbling back home from the bar this early in the morning or whatever.
At 4 a.m.
Yeah, and I don't know. I to each their own. I drive by the cop, and then I'm like, oh, look at that, he's pulling out behind me. Oh, why are his lights on? I'm being pulled over. Why am I being pulled over? I was going the speed limit. I was like, what's happening? And I pull off, and as I'm pulling over, I go to some, I'm pulling over to the side. It's near some trees, and I see my lights aren't shining on any trees.
Oh,
and I look down, and my lights are off.
Right.
And I was like, what the heck? And so I turn them on as I am getting pulled over, and the cop comes out of the window. Is like, yeah. He was very nice. He just made sure they worked and then let me go. But I was like, wow, that's so weird, because I usually just leave them on the automatic setting and don't touch them. And what we later uncovered was that Peter turns the lights off in his car every time. So on instinct, the last time he used my car, turned them off.
Yes.
And then I didn't notice because it was 4 a.m. and I wasn't paying attention.
Right.
Until I got to a wooded area.
Until the cop reminded
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Peter, what do you got to say for yourself?
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
You can't prove it.
Someone else.
It was not someone else.
How do you know?
Because you used my car.
Because I asked to drive the car. I was the one driving the car.
Can you prove? Do you have video evidence?
I actually don't.
Well, then how do you?
I don't remember what would you have had, because you had your car. I don't know what you had used it for. Maybe we had driven together somewhere, and then
Was this junior year?
you drove it back. I think so. Yeah.
If it was sophomore year, I wouldn't have my own car. I didn't have my own car till junior year.
Actually, I think it was our senior year, because the drive I was making was to fly to Sacramento for the NCAA tournament.
Was that when my car broke down?
Did your car break down then?
It broke down a couple times.
That might have been it. Maybe you used it for that.
Maybe I used it to grocery shop. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that I have a very old car that doesn't have automatic lights. So yeah,
all the
whenever
fancy
I
things.
turn on and off the lights, like I did this morning, I do it manually.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that it was me per se. Knowlton could have still forgotten.
Well, and honestly, it's good instinct that you do that in every car, because that means you won't ever forget in your own car.
Yeah, I have those auto lights, and it's situated such that occasionally I will hit it with my knee when I get in.
Oh no!
And so I'll be driving and
Drain the
no
battery.
lights, and it's like no. It's It's just they don't come on, right? So it's just like, oh, come on. But anyway. Those are first world problems, Jack.
For sure, yes, very much. And I'm very grateful that I got the keys back and the lights were fine. That does always scare me with the auto lights, though, is that you get out and they sometimes just stay on for it feels like forever. And you're like, are you going to, I will look at my car and be like, are you going to turn off?
My mom's car does the same thing, and I have to stand there for 30 seconds.
Right, to make sure they come off, right?
Make sure they turn off.
Yes. I'm going to tease this because we don't have time. We're going to do it tomorrow, but I'm going to tease it a little bit. So, state nicknames.
It's a good quiz.
Yeah. So, I mean, you both know Missouri, right?
Show me state.
Show me state. You know Iowa?
Hawkeye State.
Hawkeye State.
Oh.
Did you know that?
I did, but I didn't remember.
Yeah, the Hawkeye State. So
I think I shared my fact about Wisconsin's state nickname on here.
Well, what is it?
Well, it's America's Dairyland.
It's not, according to this.
Oh, is it not the...
It's the Badger State.
The Badger State.
Oh, I thought it was like... Oh,
that was a guess, by the way. That was insane.
Did you get it right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now, some of these, I will admit,
Fair
some
enough.
of these have a couple different ones, and this is just the one that popped up first.
Okay.
So, to be fair,
I didn't realize it had to follow the state format.
Right.
Now, yeah.
So let's do a different one.
I think I know Mississippi's.
So what do you think the equality state is?
New Mexico. It's definitely wrong.
It is not New Mexico.
Equality. I think it's either like a 13 colony or maybe like Tennessee.
I don't know.
Absolutely not.
No?
No, it is Wyoming.
Okay, so I was completely wrong. Jesus.
So anyway, we will go over more of those tomorrow.
Is Mississippi the Magnolia State?
Mississippi is on the sheet somewhere.
That would make sense.
And it is. Mississippi is the Magnolia State. So
It's also the birthplace of America's music per their sign.
yeah, some of them are pretty obvious. Some of them not so much, but we'll get into it. That's a tease just for tomorrow.
I want to. Okay.
So
I want more of those.
I'll show
You
you.
took
the
up our
list.
time with your car story.
Sorry.
So it's all good.
And
So
I
what-
don't know my own state's nickname, so that's poor.
Yeah, it is. It's the Badger State.
I went off the license plate. That's fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, now that you think about it, I would say something with Dairyland would be actually appropriate. Although Badgers is also appropriate. So, all right, Peter, let's take a break, and when we come back, we will get set for the day and wrap this thing up.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Hey, you want to see something really scary?
Thrills, chills, and things that go bump in the night. The Brushlers House of Terror. Family-friendly Halloween treat. Visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival rides, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Let's get set for the day. Hump day.
It is Wednesday, Hump Day.
Hump day. Hump day. That was really smooth, Peter. I liked the right end of the set for the day.
Yeah. September. Today is the 17th day of September. This is episode 391. Time
391.
right now, 391. Temperature time right now, 7:46 a.m. Temperature in Fairfield 65, Mount Pleasant 64, and Washington 64. Partly cloudy with a stray thunderstorm or shower possible today with a high of 90.
This isn't particularly important, but Matt took my sheet, so I'm just...
Oh yeah, I did. That's right.
Wait. Oh no.
That the yeah. There you.
Oh, appreciate it.
You have to have. You have to have.
You got to have it in front of you.
Well, he has to be able to interrupt me. And
I
he
got to
can't
be able to read something.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
So, looking ahead at the weather, it looks like there's a chance of rain on Friday, which we have 2
I
football
think
games.
there's going to be a
Friday.
lot of chances of rain.
Yeah.
Which I feel like happens a lot after a lot of warm days in a row.
Yes, but I'm just thinking we got a video. We're doing 2 football games Friday night. So,
Well,
today's headlines from SoutheastIdahoUnion.com. Fairfield celebrated homecoming last week. Wilson announces candidacy for Henry County
did you ever
attorney.
go to your homecoming parade, Jag?
No, because usually I had like a soccer game the next morning. I just didn't want to. We'd have practice right before it.
Did you have it at night or something?
Practice, yeah.
Well, I just said we usually have the parade in the morning.
Oh, no. We had it at night right before the game.
Oh.
Yep.
We always had it the morning before the game.
No, pep rally parade.
Usually like 2:00 in the afternoon or something around here. But
No, we didn't get, our school schedule didn't change. We just had a pep rally at the end of the day. That was pretty much
Maybe
it.
I'm remembering it wrong, but I always thought it was in the morning.
No, you guys probably do it more authentically. I don't think my school had as many norms of
you
it.
guys were strictlers. It's like you're going to school all day, and then they let school out early. It's a whole thing.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
I remember one time because I was on the freshman football team, I got to be on a float.
Ooh.
So that was fun.
That's pretty
I think
cool.
that was the only time I was ever in the parade.
It was a big like deal, but it wasn't during the day. It would be at nighttime. I think the kids like the band got out early to go set up. But
Yeah. Well, they have floats around here. I think when I was in, we just rode in the school bus and hung out the window and waved at people.
that's kind of fun.
That works.
So, speaking of football, no problem. As Highland celebrates homecoming with coronation and a Powerpuff game. I forgot to look up sports, but I don't think there is any because it's hump
It's
day.
Wednesday. If you were looking at based on the ones you wrote,
No, this is yesterday's.
I know the Washington did win at Keokuk.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I don't remember about Fairfield.
Are they still undefeated in SEC play then?
Yes, 3-0. 3-0 and 7-7 on the season.
There you go.
Big matchup against Burlington on the 23rd on the road.
There you go. This day in history, and this day in 1787, pre-everybody.
Pre-everything.
Pre-everything.
Everything.
The U.S. Constitution was signed by 39 delegates and the Constitutional Convention.
Do you think John Hancock knew that this was going to be a big piece, so he just wrote it massively huge?
He's like, this is going to live forever.
Like, oh, wow, this is a big thing. I got to make sure that people know I'm on it. I'm just going to take up triple the space anybody else took on it.
Probably.
Because he can. Because he could.
He was rich, so I guess,
He just like, you know what? I'm owning this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
this was his thing.
And now your signature is forever known as a John Hancock. So
yeah,
there you go. Jack, random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Random quote.
Random quote. Friends are people. This is actually appropriate for you and Peter.
Oh, good.
Yes. Friends are people who know you really well and like you anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
It's true.
It's true.
That's from Greg Tamblin, who I don't know who that is, but
shout out, Greg.
Shout out, Greg.
Me and Peter are going to spend 4 hours in a car together next Saturday. Do you think we'll survive the journey?
Well,
as long as we have keys.
Yeah, as long as you have keys, I think you will survive.
Okay.
Now, whether your friendship survives or not is maybe a whole different. That's in question.
Yeah, that could be tough.
I'm just glad it's 3.5 hours.
That extra half hour would make all the difference. Big difference. Do you have a takeaway from today, Jack?
Yes. Well, I've had a takeaway from the last weekend, which is that you can, in fact, drive 200 miles with no car key.
There you go. How about you, Peter?
Meth heads save lives.
They at least save keys.
They do.
Put it on a t-shirt.
So I don't think I can improve on either one of those. So we're just going to call that good. So thank you all for sticking around with us today. We'll hopefully get all our tech issues figured out, and we will be back tomorrow, and presumably the Greta, the glorious Greta, will be here with us tomorrow. So until then, have a great day.